Welcome to Five Fires YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about some breaking news coming out of Disneyland involving Season of the Force. Let's do this. So we got some great news. Awesome additions have come to life now over here at Disneyland. We got a Disney Parks blog this morning. Season of the Force is returning. That's the first thing to talk about. Most importantly, Season of the Force will be ran through March 28th all the way through May 11th. So we got a good chunk of time to do a lot of Star Wars at Disneyland. Also, too, they're going to be doing Star Wars Night, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. We got this image right here, this beautiful image of projections on the spires. Oh my Lanta, what is this all about? In Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, the new nighttime projection show Shadows of Memory, a Skywalker saga, will debut on March 28th, taking guests on a storytelling adventure across the galaxy. Stunning projection effects transform the spires of Batuu near the Millennium Falcon, evoking memories of some of the greatest moments in galactic history. As an iconic musical score, compromise of familiar themes heard throughout the films of the Skywalker saga. Am I reading that right? Disney doing Skywalker stuff in Galaxy's Edge? Draws the audience into the legendary story of the Skywalkers. You know, technically, I know they want to call Rey a Skywalker. So, you know, obviously it's going to end with Rey. She's been the focal point of Galaxy's Edge for a long time. This is awesome. I like where they're going with this. Not that long ago, we got this droid in Galaxy's Edge named Bard with Fire of the Rising Moons. I think it's going to make a lot more sense because, if I'm not mistaken, it's this droid that's projecting onto the spires. I think that's how it's supposed to kind of play out, at least storytelling-wise. So that's cool. This is a projection show, so we're still going to get fireworks, after this. I wonder if this is something that's like run multiple times a night kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. But this to me is exciting. This concept art that they created looks beautiful. I really feel like this is going to be, I know it sounds kind of weird to say this, but I feel like this is going to be an emotional viewing experience to finally have like Luke Skywalker and his representation finally in the theme park of Star Wars Land Galaxy's Edge. Because for the longest time, 6 years that we've had Galaxy's Edge or however long, it's like Luke Skywalker just not allowed in the land. It's something that hasn't happened. And it's kind of sad, the weird restrictions that this land opened with, and we've slowly seen restrictions and storyline and timelines of what these characters can be in here deteriorate as we've got a plethora of characters, and we're going to have one of the rides change with Smuggler's Run going to be Mando soon. So I feel Disney has finally just kind of like, we just need to make this Star Wars land. And I think the most important thing Disney's doing is we got to make some money. It's time to finally make some money. I think that's really what's happening with Galaxy's Edge. Maybe they just abandoned ship on this whole, everything was like the Disney Star Wars, and maybe they're just going to start really honing in on Lucas side of things, original trilogy, the first 6 movies. Maybe a whole lot of that stuff finally starts creeping its way into Galaxy's Edge, and maybe it just takes over, which is not a bad thing. I'm not complaining. We got Darth Vader over there shoved in a dark corner in Launch Bay. Super sad over there in Tomorrowland. We got a whole land dedicated to Star Wars. We need Darth Vader over there roaming the land. Why not? We need all of that cool old Star Wars stuff in the land, like original stuff We need it in the land. We just want Star Wars. We want to interact with our favorite characters. When I think of Star Wars, I think of Darth Vader, and there's no Darth Vader to be found. You know, Kylo Ren, it's like a tough one. Has it grown on me? Kind of. But he's nowhere as menacing and scary and, in my opinion, like iconic as Darth Vader. Darth Vader it's a different tone. Seeing him walk around, it's just like, damn, they're about to take over this land. When I see Kylo Ren walking around, I do not feel that. I just feel like Kylo Ren's mean. He just wants to be mean to people. That's how it feels, honestly. All right, we got this teaser last week. It was like an Instagram reel. I think they posted it on X as well. But we got teased that Luke Skywalker can finally be a meet and greet in Galaxy's Edge. Let's see what they have to say. Joining other familiar encounters in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge for the first time, shadowy visitor will appear on Batuu for a limited time. Why? Why limited time? Just leave him in the land. Wearing what seems to be Jedi robes. There are rumors it might be the legendary Luke Skywalker. Why have this tone that it might be? You know, rumors. Why? Just say it. Gosh, just say it. It's Luke Skywalker. This is a beautiful meet and greet. Everybody wants to meet Luke. We're going to see some big crowds. There's going to definitely, it's going to be very popular. All right, let's keep going. Continuing in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Select Nights, Fire of the Rising Moon is a nighttime experience that showcases a different view of the stunning Disneyland Park firework display with musical accompaniment. We've already seen it. It's beautiful. You can't beat it. The music that we get is just super glorious. We hear so many great songs in this show. I can't recommend this enough. When this debuted last year, we watched it like 4 times in like 2 weeks. It was just that good. I will never see Mickey's Mixed Magic again. As long as there's Fire of the Rising Moons, I'm going over there. I don't want to watch Mickey's Mixed Magic. I've had enough of that show. So great. We have 2 nighttime spectaculars in a way. You know, one at Galaxy's Edge, one at the castle and the other viewing areas. So that's awesome. And it's going to have the John Williams Star Wars film scores. Can't beat that. Also returning for Season of the Force, we're going to get Hyperspace Mountain coming back to Tomorrowland. I love Hyperspace Mountain. Honestly, Hyperspace Mountain to me is one of those, like, this could just stay for like 5 months. I don't care. I know a lot of people love their iconic Space Mountain, but I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and this ride delivers in every aspect. You know, just you're in a battle in space. You can't beat it, man. So good. That's going to be a highlight for sure. Also, too, Star Tours, The Adventure Continues, features characters, locations of your favorite Disney Plus series. You can experience one of more than 250 storyline variations aboard the attraction, including a visit to Cedos from the Ahsoka series, urgent transmission from Ahsoka Tano, Cassian Andor, Din Djarin, and Grogu. I want to see all 250 storyline variant. They kind of hone that into, honestly, it feels like less than 20. I want to see all 250 when I get on there. All year long during Season of the Force, you are invited to live your Star Wars story in Galaxy's Edge, fly the Falcon, ride Rise of the Resistance, and they gave us some cool merchandise reveals. These things have been so popular. I haven't bought none, but like seeing these Star Wars ones really kind of makes me want to get one. Look at that Darth Vader right there. That's just awesome. Even with the R2D2 and Yoda, like, it's just good. Yeah, these are going to be very popular. They gave us this reveal too of it looks like, I don't know if that's a Spirit jersey or, yeah, it's probably not a Spirit jersey. It's probably just a long sleeve. Look at that bunch of original characters: Han, Leia, Chewbacca, Yoda, looks like Boba Fett. And then we got this shirt that is Darth Vader, and it says Daddy. What the hell? Like, I don't know about that shirt, but I could imagine some people are going to buy it. They also gave us, too, this cool... Disney's really getting in on, like, the sports themed, like, jerseys. We just had, like, a Mickey hockey one that looked cool. I saw a lot of people wearing it, so it's getting popular. But now we got a baseball Galactic Outlaw Boba Fett. That's cool. So it's like a baseball jersey Boba Fett. And then we got this one. I can imagine there's going to be a lot more. This is just a sneak peek. What's it say? Black Spire Outpost. And we got BB-8. Okay. Man, we need BB-8 out there rolling on the ground in Galaxy's Edge. I don't know why we don't. But that's cool. Cool to see some merch come in with Season of the Force. This just talks about the merch. We already did. All right, here's where things keep getting interesting with Season of the Force. Something that I want to say has been forgotten. It's just because of a very high price point. It's not something people do on a regular basis. You can't unless you're super rich. Savi's Workshop hand-built lightsabers will debut a brand new storyline called Reclaimed and Reforged. Reclaimed and Reforged. Are they going to go away from Yoda? You know, that was the big reveal in there. It was Yoda. You got to hear Yoda's voice. For a limited time beginning May 4th. What? May 4th? We got to wait a while. I thought this was going to debut early. Guests will be able to build their new lightsabers from scrap that have been scavenged by different pirates throughout the galaxy and made their way to Batuu. Purchase is required and advanced reservations are highly recommended. What? So we're not getting any kind of conversation here. Okay. Reclaimed and Reforged. Okay, so I guess it's just scrap scavenged by different pirates throughout the galaxy made their way to Batuu. Okay, I guess. So, I think it's cool that they're finally changing whatever they had going in Savi's. The first time I did Savi's, I thought it was awesome. The fact that you get to build your own lightsaber is incredible. It's just the price points, you know, getting from, was it like 215? And I think it got up to like 245, 250s. Very expensive experience. I kind of wish it was like priced lower. More people could do it. But it is what it is. It's a very cool experience. It's just a one and done kind of thing. Droid Depot, stocked with parts, own your own droid, BB-8, blah, blah, blah. So build your droid. Droid Depot, it's just walk up now, pretty much. So you're really interested in doing a droid, just walk up and ask if there's reservations available for that day. Most likely there will be. And so much more. 50 new merchandise items will debut during Season of the Force. Okay. We got some foods that are debuting. The Wookiee cookie, probably the best thing of Season of the Force. I'm going to get like 2 or 3 of those things. I don't know what this is. I don't know if we've got that before. The chamoy green milk, which is actually good. I hate green milk by itself, but when they do it, the chamoy, it's actually really good. And then what are these? Are they bows? Or I don't know. Stellar Food Drink Novelty Pico Punch. Pineapple juice, coconut milk, lime juice, garnished with pineapple chunks and lotus root. So it's a Pico Punch. Okay, that sounds good. Fried chicken bows. I've had those already. I love these. I knew they looked familiar. I feel like they might have added a couple things to that ingredients, but yeah, the fried chicken bows, I've had them like 2 times, I think. It was really good. I really enjoyed them. Droid premium part vessels. We're going to have this popcorn bucket returning. Pretty cool. Darth Vader premium mug. I could have sworn this was sold all year long, but whatever. I guess it's going to be there for Star Wars Season of the Force. And then, what do we got? Star Wars Night. So, Star Wars Night. Finally got to Star Wars Night. All this Skywalker talk got me excited, man. Luke projection show or Skywalker projection show. Awesome. I looked at Star Wars Night, and for the most part, everything is still there. May 4th is the one that sold out. But is this not selling like they expected it to? Is it just too early for this to be sold out? I don't know. I feel like in previous year, things would sell out kind of fast for Star Wars Night. But it is an event, it's it might be on its like 3rd or 4th year running in a row now. And we've only lost things in Star Wars Night after Dark event. We haven't gained things. We lost the fireworks show. I'm kind of contemplating now buying a Star Wars Night ticket. They're doing all this cool stuff for Season of the Force. Maybe some more cool stuff's coming for this year's Star Wars Night. I don't know. I'm kind of like I'm keeping my ears open. If like, is there a lightsaber battle? Finally, could there be a lightsaber battle at Star Wars Night? Different entertainments. I'm holding out for something like that before I consider buying another Star Wars Night. But yeah, if you're interested, Star Wars is your thing, get yourself a ticket. There's a lot of dates still available for Star Wars Night. But in all reality, I just want to say this. Just a regular Disneyland day is like Star Wars Night already. You're getting this projection show, fireworks show. You're going to get meet and greets galore everywhere. Themed foods, merch is going to be available. Like, what more do you want on just a regular Disneyland day? The regular Disneyland day will definitely hit that itch of Star Wars for you. But if you want to go the extra mile, Star Wars Night, it is a lot of fun. If you've never done it, I highly recommend. As a returning guest, that's where it's like the hard ones. It's like, do I want to do that again? I don't know. But I'm excited. I'm so thankful Disneyland is finally just, caving in. I don't know how else to say it. Caving in to Luke Skywalker, and original trilogy stuff hopefully is around the corner. Bring everybody. All Star Wars is allowed in Galaxy's Edge. That's what I want to hear. We could bring anybody to life in Galaxy's Edge. Then Galaxy's Edge is just a powerhouse because, dude, the amount of character and lore is like infinite, honestly. So much Star Wars can come to life in Galaxy's Edge where they could do just so many things instead of sticking into this like timeline they created for themselves where it all kind of just revolves around Rey and Kylo. But I'm excited. I'm very excited where Galaxy's Edge is headed. Thank you, Disneyland, for making all these really cool stuff come to life in regular theme park hours. That's the coolest part about it. So thank you, Disneyland. 5 Fires job. Keep up this great work and keep bringing that Star Wars fire, man. We need it in there. We need a lightsaber show, Disneyland. All right, smash that like button. Thank you guys for watching another 5 Fires YouTube video. We're firing it down. Love y'all.